guys, so today I'm going to be showing you my everyday makeup drawer. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos. I usually try to do them like once a month. I don't know that I've been that successful doing that, but that's what I was trying for. But then I did go on vacation to Canada for 2 months, so obviously I didn't have an everyday makeup drawer for that. I have my travel makeup bag video that I will leave in one of the cards and in the description below. But I've just gotten back, well, not just gotten back, I've been back, but I've just gotten all of my makeup stuff in my drawer, figured out like what I want to use for this next month, and I'm going to show you guys that right now. So let's get on into the video. So as always, I'm starting with the top of my vanity. I've recently decided that instead of like keeping all of the things that won't fit in my everyday makeup drawer up here all the time, I'm going to kind of do the same thing that I do with my everyday makeup drawer, and I have a place now that they will fit that's aside from where the rest of my makeup is, because they won't fit in that drawer because it is very full and it's a mess. So like I said, I've decided to just take them out as I want to use them, just like I do with my everyday makeup drawer. So for this month I have these two Tarte palettes, which are fairly new to me. This one I got at Christmas. This is their color wheel. It's from, I think, the Works of Tarte collection or something like that, and it is an Amazonian clay blush palette. Packaging on this is of course beautiful, and you open it up like this. There are 8 blushes in here and 2 highlighters, and so far I've been really liking it. They're all very pigmented and really nice. And then I have this one, which is very new to me. This is the Tarte Rainforest After Dark palette. It is an old one that is unfortunately limited edition, so is that. I think it came out a few years ago. I did buy this from somebody who was selling a lot of makeup that she had previously owned, so she wanted to sell this, and I thought I'd buy it because I really like Tarte and it looked really cool. It's like an all-in-one type of a palette. You get a full-sized Amazonian clay blush, their bronzer in Park Avenue Princess, which is like their famous bronzer, and it's really, really good. And then you get this highlighter and these 6 eyeshadows, which are also really, really good. And the packaging on this is also so pretty. Tarte has amazing packaging. Underneath that, I have this BH Cosmetics 2nd edition 120 color eyeshadow palette. And this is, oh my god, if I can get it open. It's this huge palette with a bunch of different colors. They have lots of them like it. I decided to get this out because I haven't played with it too much. I have used it a couple times, but obviously there's 120 eyeshadows in here. I haven't used them all, so. But I've also been watching some more colorful makeup tutorials lately, and so I thought I'd get this out and give those a try and play around with some new fun colorful makeup looks. I don't know why, but my throat always gets so sore doing these videos specifically. It's so weird because like every other video it doesn't happen as much, but this one, for some reason, my everyday makeup drawer videos, just my throat starts giving out. I don't know why, so I apologize for my scratchy voice right now. Next I have the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette, which I absolutely love. I got this for Christmas, and I have been really loving it. It makes doing smoky eyes really easy because these are so blendable and nice. So I highly suggest this palette to anyone who is interested in doing smoky eyes but is kind of scared because they don't really know what they're doing. This is a great palette to play around with, and it makes them super easy. I have 6 of the shades on my eyes today. I set my primer with 13, and then I have Combust as my transition shade, Whiskey in the crease, and then I have High on the inner corners and underneath the brow bone. I have Dirty Sweet all over the lid, and then I put just a little bit of Radar. It closes magnetically, which is also just, it's a plus, honestly. Like, I just really love packaging that closes magnetically, and the packaging is absolutely beautiful. And then behind that, I do have another limited edition palette. I really hate that this is limited edition because it is like my absolute favorite eyeshadow palette, but I feel bad like saying that because you can't get it anymore, so that really sucks. But this is the Morphe by Kathleen Lights palette. I love it. I love the color selection, but also the shadows are amazing quality, so I definitely want to try out some more Morphe shadows because these are just absolutely stunning. I have this on the lower lash line today, and then this also on the lower lash line. So then again for Christmas, I got this little lipstick holder, and so I put some of my prettier lipsticks in there. I don't know, these are the ones that I like to look at the most, so I put them in there for now. I have two MAC lipsticks. This one is in Pink Plaid. It's probably become like my favorite lipstick of all time. I love the quality of MAC lipsticks, and this one is so beautiful. It's like, this is probably like the lightest shade that I would wear personally, just on my skin tone. I don't like lighter shades than this. This one is about the natural shade of my lips, but it just makes them look even, and it's like a true your lips but better shade for me, because it's like almost the exact color of my natural lips. And then we have MAC Amorous, which that one is a matte finish, this one's a satin, and it's a really pretty like deep rose kind of a shade. And beside that I have this Urban Decay Gwen Stefani lipstick. This one is also limited edition. That's what the color looks like. It's called Firebird, if I didn't already mention that. For some reason the packaging on this like kind of broke on me, so it will go up out of the tube, but then it takes a while. Like I have to click it quite a few times to get it to go back down, so I'm not going to lift it up unless I'm actually using it. Then back here I have two Milani lipsticks. I have Matte Naked, which was my absolute favorite lipstick for a while. I think the MAC one has gone up just a little bit from this, but this one is still amazing. I love the color of it. It's more of a brownie nude. When I first got this, I wore this every single day. I was obsessed with it. I could not stop wearing it. These also smell like vanilla, like the MAC ones do. I feel like they smell like even a more sweet vanilla, which I like, but I don't know about everybody. And I just thought the packaging was so pretty because it's all gold and everything. This one is Matte Flirty, and it's this deep vampy red, and I absolutely love it. Then over here I have the highlighter I'm wearing today. This is the new Too Faced Love Light highlighter in Ray of Light. This is the pretty rose gold one. They have like a silver one and a gold one as well, but I liked this color the best, and that's what it looks like. It used to look so much prettier before I used it, and I've only used this once. I used it for the first time today, so that is how much wears off of it from just one use, which is, it kind of sucks because it was such pretty like embossment or whatever you call it. Besides that, I mean, the packaging's adorable. It closes magnetically. Again, I love that. Let me know in the comments if you've tried this and what you think of it personally. I think it all comes down to personal preference and how you like your highlighters to look, but I love it. I don't feel like it emphasizes any bad texture to the skin. I feel like it just highlights in a beautiful way that reflects light. Then back here I also do have this little Lush bubblegum lip scrub. I don't usually talk about like the lip balms and stuff that I keep on my vanity, but you can see it in the shot, so I figured I'd go ahead and talk about it. This one I do really like. I use it pretty much every time I do my makeup. And then over to the left where you can't see, I do have a bunch of lip balms and stuff. Let me know in the comments if you want to see those in the next video, because then I'll go over them, but they always stay the same. They're just the ones that are the cutest and that I like to display. But if you want to see those, then let me know in the next video and I'll give you kind of a wider tour of my vanity. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and get on into my everyday makeup drawer. So here is my everyday makeup drawer for this month. This little compartment always stays the same. I have my NYX blotting papers, a few Q-tips, my e.l.f. lash curler, Revlon tweezer, and NYX sharpener. Then up here I have some lip products. This month I have this Technique lip liner in red. And I just haven't tried this out yet, so I thought I would give it a chance. Then I have these two lip glosses from Rue Beauty, and they don't have shades, they just came in a big kit. So there's this kind of like bronzy metallic looking one, which I thought was cool, and then this more nude creamy one. Then I have this Baby Lips lip balm in Peach Kiss. I just wanted to get more use out of this. I believe this is in the products I want to use up in 2017. I could be wrong about that, but I think it is. So just thought I'd get a little more use out of that this month. And then I also have this Burt's Bees lip balm in Vanilla Bean. This one is amazing, and oh my god, I dropped it. This one is amazing and I use it all the time for like a lip primer type of a thing. In this compartment, I have a couple NYX things. I have this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Sydney that I don't think I've actually worn yet. I've swatched it on my lips, but I don't think I've actually worn it yet. It's just such a like unique color, and it's so cool tone that I'm not sure how to wear it exactly. If you have any ideas, definitely leave it down in the comments, because I don't know what makeup look to wear with this, but I really want to because I really like the formula of it so far. And then I also have this NYX Intense Butter Gloss in Toasted Marshmallow. I don't wear it a lot because it doesn't last a long time because it is a lip gloss, but it's so pigmented that it's hard to just like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, it's in between a lip gloss and a liquid lipstick, and I'm not sure how to wear it, but I think with a lip liner it would look amazing. And then I have this e.l.f. lipstick in Classy. I used to wear this all the time, and I just wanted to get back into it and see if I still liked it. I haven't worn it in quite a while. These lipsticks aren't my absolute favorite, but they are pretty good, and they're only $1, and they smell amazing, so that is always a plus. And then I have this Bite Beauty little double-ended thing. I don't know what it's called. This one's not around anymore. I got this a couple years ago, but it is in the shade Tangerine and Lingonberry. Lingonberry, is that how you say that? I'm not entirely sure. But this one is a really bright, fun one, and I thought it'd be fun for like springtime to bring these colors out again. I do really like this formula, and the colors are beautiful to me. I'm not that much of a bright lipstick wearer, which is why I got this little tiny one so that I'd have them on hand if I felt like it, but you know, like, I wouldn't have to commit to a full-size lipstick because I know that I won't use it enough to really make it count. So I have this little thing, and it's really cute, and I thought I might get some more use out of it since it is spring-ish time. Down here I have this e.l.f. HD setting powder. It's just a normal translucent powder, and thought I'd be trying out this one again. I have been using the e.l.f. tone correcting powder, and I don't know, I like the way that it kind of smooths over the skin, but it seems like it might be making my face look a bit cakey. I'm not entirely sure if that's the problem or if it's just the way I'm putting on foundation or something, but I have been noticing some more like cake face going on, so I wanted to try this one out and see if that one was any better. Up here I have just a few face products. First I have these Wet n Wild highlighters. I'm not sure if these were limited edition or if they're still around. I did get these from the same woman that I got the Tarte palette from. We ended up throwing it together where these were pretty much free, so that was pretty cool. I have the shades Precious Petals and Crown of My Canopy. Precious Petals is like a perfect highlighting shade for me. It is absolutely beautiful and really, really pigmented and nice. And then Crown of My Canopy is a little dark for a highlight for me, but I think as like a blush topper or something, it would be absolutely beautiful. So I do have these two, and I wanted to get a little bit more use out of them. And then I have this Marcel blush, which is in the shade Dust, and you actually can't get these in the States. I got this while I was in Canada, and I haven't had a chance to use it too much. I did use it once, but I did want to use it a bit more and form my opinion on it for my Canadian viewers, if there are any. Then up here, as always, I have some ColourPop eyeshadows because I can never go a month without ColourPop eyeshadows. I always have them in my drawer, and I always will, I swear, because I love them so, so, so much. So here I have just 4 different shades. First is the shade Telepathy, which is an ultra metallic eyeshadow, and it's gorgeous. It's this beautiful chartreuse shade, and I love it so, so, so much. I think it's so unique. Then I have the shade Sequin, which is a regular metallic. It has this really pretty glitter to it. Yeah, you can see it kind of in the light there. Then I have this one in So Quiche, which is also a metallic. This one is amazing, and I swear if there's only one ColourPop eyeshadow that you end up getting, it needs to be this one because it's so indescribable. Like, I actually cannot describe the shade. I don't know how they describe it on the site, but it's this really cool duochrome shade, and it has tons of purple glitter throughout it, and it's just, honestly so cool that I just think everyone needs it. Then we have Bay, which is also a metallic. I love their metallic and ultra metallic finishes. But this one is another duochrome. It looks very blue in the pan, but once you swatch it on your finger or your eye, it looks a lot more purple. You can kind of see when I like move it, it looks more purple. By the way, guys, I don't actually remember what was in the last video that I did of my everyday makeup drawer, so I don't know if any of these are repeats. I honestly do not remember. It was such a long time ago. I don't know if I'm like repeating a lot of stuff or not, but whatever, it is what it is. And then we have this pigment from JCat Beauty. It's called the Shine Your Day Shimmery Powder. And unfortunately, it doesn't have the name of the shade on here. I believe it's something about lavender. I don't really remember. That's not the actual shade name, but lavender is somewhere in the shade. I thought that this would be really cool to incorporate in some of the more colorful eye looks that I've been wanting to try, because I could just pop this kind of on the center of the lid and brighten everything up. And I do really like it. You can also use it as a face highlight. It works beautifully for that. And again, with the colorful kind of shades, I have this L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Endless Sea, and it's this really beautiful blue color, like teal kind of a shade, so I thought that this would also be really nice for colorful eye looks. Then in this middle compartment, I just have whatever products wouldn't fit in any of the other places, basically. So over here I have a couple ColourPop lippies. I have Contempo, which is a matte, and LBB, which is also a matte. These also smell amazing, like vanilla, so that is another plus. I love these. Then I have this Urban Decay Super Saturated High Gloss Lip Color in F-Bomb, and I haven't actually used this too much. I did try it on my lips one day, but I did not put a lip liner underneath, and that was a mistake because it is ultra glossy and it does run outside the lip line. So I definitely need it with a lip liner, which is why I think that one that I have in there would work really well. I haven't really given this much of a shot. I did get it at Christmas, so I wanted to use it a bit more. And I have this NYX Lip Lingerie, which I'm pretty sure probably was in the last makeup drawer video, if not the last two, because I have been loving it so much. The shade is in Bedtime Flirt, and I have been so obsessed with this. Like, honestly, it is on my lips today, and I feel like it's another shade that I just cannot stop wearing. I don't know if you guys get that way about lip shades, but for some reason with lipsticks, I gravitate towards one shade and I'm just like, yep, that's what I'm going for, that's what I'm wearing today, as always. I love the shade range of this collection because they're all very nude shades, and a lot of them are really brown tone and like these cool purpley tones. They're just really cool, and I think I definitely want to get another one at some point because I've been absolutely loving this one to death. The only thing I do not like about it is the applicator, because it's this weird long paddle type of an applicator that has this curve to it. It's just weird and awkward to apply product with, but it doesn't bother me that much. I can still get it on just fine, so I love this. Then I have another product from Marcel, which again you can only get in Canada, I believe. I just know you can't get it in the States. But it is their lip liner in Pebble, and I have tried it out a little bit. I want to try it out a bit more before I form my full thoughts on it, but yeah, I have that in here this month. And then I have a tried and true favorite. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in Blonde. I absolutely love this. I've been reaching for this because I've kind of just been going through my regular drawer the past month that I've been home and just kind of rummaging through things, and I've been reaching for this like crazy, so I decided to put it into my everyday makeup drawer. Then over here we have this Revlon Color Stay foundation. This is the combination oily one, and this is in the shade 220 Natural Beige. This one is just a tad bit too dark for me right now, so I do mix it with this. I just mix like a tiny drop of this and then it's perfect. But this is the Hard Candy Glamifage Concealer in the shade Light. I love using it to mix in with foundations that are a bit too dark. This foundation is one that I used to be in love with, and I haven't used it in a while because it is a little bit too dark for me at the moment. But I am getting a bit more of a tan going, so it's getting closer and closer to my natural skin shade, as if I have an unnatural one. It's getting closer and closer to my actual skin tone, but it is still a little bit too dark, so I do have to mix it I'm wearing it today and I do like it again, but I don't know, it's been a while since I've used it, so I'll have to kind of reform my thoughts on it, I guess. But I'm going to be using this and trying this out again. And I have this NYX Angel Veil Primer, which I do really love. It makes your skin look really flawless, and I definitely need that right now because my skin texture has just been weird. Like, I haven't been getting a lot of breakouts, but the texture of my skin has just been kind of off. So this is definitely one that I'm looking forward to using because I'm hoping it will help with that. And then this is another one that I've been reaching for a lot. It's actually really the only under eye concealer that works very well for me because I tried using this, but it is just too thick for me to use as an under eye concealer. It just looks cakey. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Fair. And like I said, it's the only one I have that works for under my eyes right now. I really need to try out some more concealers and primers and setting sprays because I don't have a lot in my collection. I have 2 setting sprays, I have a few concealers, but only one that works under my eyes, and then I have 3 primers. So compared to the rest of my collection, I am lacking in those departments. So I'm gonna go on a hunt for some more of those things. We're gonna get on up here. I have this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk. I like using this for colorful eye looks because it makes them pop a bit more, so that's why I put that in there this month. And then I also have this e.l.f. eyelid primer. I really like this. It's only $2 and it's actually getting close to done. There's not that much product in here, I don't think, because I feel like I run out of it so quickly. Then I have this Marc Jacobs eyeliner. Eyeliner is also a thing that I don't have a lot of, but I don't use it a whole lot. More often than not, I just put on mascara and no liner, like I am today, but every now and then I want a little bit of liner, so I have that in there. Then I have all of my opened mascaras. I like to keep them all in this drawer so that I use them because once a mascara is opened, it doesn't have a super long time before it dries out. So I do have this CoverGirl Plumpify Blast Pro Mascara. I got this from Influenster to test out for free. I just use this every now and then, so I've had it in here for a while. It might need to go soon because I feel like I've just had it open for so long that it can't be good anymore, but I'm not sure about that. I don't know. And then I have this e.l.f. 3-in-1 mascara that I just opened. I used it for my e.l.f. makeup tutorial and I've only used it that once, so I don't really know. It kind of like stuck my eyelashes together when I blinked, so it was kind of weird. Then I have this one from Makeover Essentials. It didn't really do too much. It's not horrible, but it's not like my favorite. I would have to layer it up, but I do want to keep it in there and give it another shot. And then this one is the one I'm wearing today. It's my absolute favorite. It's Too Faced Better Than Sex. Everybody loves this. It is flaky, so that's my one complaint about it, is that it does flake off a bit, but it makes your lashes look so amazing, so I do really love that. Then lastly, over in this section, I do have one of my 2 setting sprays. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray, and I love this. It is almost gone, so I feel like I'm gonna have to go and get another one. Let me know if you have any good recommendations for setting sprays, because I don't really know. I mean, I know like the Urban Decay one is really good, but let me know if you have one that is more in the drugstore price range, because homegirl ain't got a lot of money. So let me know if you do have any recommendations for any drugstore primers, concealers, or setting sprays, because I need to step up my game on those. And then I have this e.l.f. Matte for Matte 2 palette, which is relatively new. I did take this with me to Canada, so I tried it out a bit, but I wasn't wearing makeup that often there, so I wanted to try it out a bit more. I do like the colors in here, and the quality is amazing. I love the Matte for Matte one, so I wanted to give this one some more love. And then lastly, I have the e.l.f. bronzer palette, which I just decided to get back out because I was looking at it and the shades looked so nice. And I'm not usually that big into bronzer, but for some reason I've kind of been getting more into it. I don't know. This one gives me lots of options, and I do really like these powders. So I have this one in there. I'm wearing this shade today. But yeah, that is it for my everyday makeup drawer. Okay, so that was my everyday makeup drawer for this month. I hope that you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this. I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye guys!